on the edge of a small coastal town. In a house half eaten by salt and memory, a man wakes every night to find a young girl standing at his window. She never speaks, she only stares until the night he finally opens the door. This episode explores longing, guilt, and what the sea refuses to keep buried. They've said the sea remembers everything, every secret, every promise whispered too close to the waterline. And on the coast of Guba Bay, where the wind moves like an old ghost, Luthando had started to believe it. His house stood alone, wood weathered grey, paint peeling like old skin. The air always smelt of salt and rust. Some nights, when the fog rolled in, the sea and the sky became one color. A thick, endless grey that swallowed sound and time alike. Inside, Luthando moved slowly, his face marked by sleepless nights. He was tall, with shoulders that once carried the confidence of a man in love. Now, they only carried silence. Every night, at 2:13, he'd wake up. Always the same time, always to the same sound. He looked toward the window, and she'd be there. A small girl, maybe 8, wearing a white dress that fluttered even when there was no wind. Her eyes were dark, not empty, but deep, like something ancient looked through them. She never moved, never spoke, just stared. Luthando tried to tell himself that she wasn't real. A trick of grief, perhaps. It had been 2 years since he lost Amahle, the daughter he never buried, the sea refusing to return her. But the girl in the window, she had Amahle's eyes. The people in the town told him to pray, to burn sage and cleanse the house, but he couldn't, because deep down, he didn't want her gone. He wanted her back. That night, the fog was thicker than usual. The waves sounded closer. The tapping came again, louder this time, more insistent. Luthando stood, trembling. He walked to the window. The girl's eyes followed him, wide and wet, reflecting the moonlight. He reached for the latch. He hesitated. Then, slowly, he opened the window. She stepped inside, bare feet, wet footprints forming a path across the wooden floor. Her lips parted, and for the first time she spoke. Her voice was a whisper, distant, like it had traveled through water. Baba, you left me. He fell on his knees. Tears cut lines down his face. Amahle, I tried. I searched. But her eyes, they weren't his daughter's anymore. They were something older, colder. She smiled, not kindly, You should have never stopped calling me home. When he looked up again, she was gone. Only the wet footprints remained, leading toward the door. He followed them, barefoot, heartbreaking with every step. Outside, the mist swallowed everything. The footprints ended at the edge of the cliff. He stood there, listening. And somewhere below, through the crash of the waves, he heard her laugh again. Soft, joyful, final. The sea remembers everything, even the things we wish it didn't.